Okay, Jim, this is a video status report. I want to kind of update you on where things are before I leave. It's currently about 2 o'clock. I'm going to try to leave about 5. So this is interim. I hope to have it better than what you see now, but I would like you, whatever happens, to focus on the positive here. And some things might not be quite perfect, but I'm coming back on Tuesday. We'll go from there. So, and one thing I would ask is that if you don't like anything, the big thing I think you might have the biggest objection to, quite honestly, is the Snap-on refrigerator, but I want to talk to you about it briefly here. But the one thing I would ask is, even if you don't like it, don't move it back, and let's discuss it when I get back on Tuesday. But anyway, first of all, I hope your trip has gone well. And now I want to tell you that the fridge, I'm in the process of cleaning it. I'm going to send you another link about the approach I've been taking, but for now I'm going to close this up and not deal with it anymore until I get back. I moved both things here. I figure we can keep drinks here. You know, people can come in and use it for the conference room, and then this could be for other stuff. And when we're not actually entertaining clients, for the most part, I'll keep my stuff in here to free up your refrigerator for you in there. But then the rest of this room, this conference table is kind of ready to go. Temporarily, all this stuff on mine is staging stuff for my stuff that I'm going to leave here until next week. On the credenza back there, each one of the drawers has a specific category stuff I want to go over with you. But the stuff on the top is stuff that is very much yours and very much personal. So I want you to think about where we could put it, not in the conference room. You don't have to do anything on that before I get back, but I just want to tell you what it is. Over there is just some empty boxes for future use. Everything on this credenza is stuff that I need to take care of. Likewise, everything in this corner and in the bunker itself is my stuff that I need to take care of. But at least now we've got some space here to operate. This I'm going to try to have as pristine as possible by the time that I leave. That, in fact, is just trash right there. In this room, and by the way, you're going to see I've given numbers and names to every room. This is, I'm temporarily calling the VIP room. Everything in this room, with the exception of the hockey table, the lamp, and the dresser, is all stuff that I think really shouldn't be in the power zone, either because I think we should either donate it, throw it away, sell it, or store it someplace else, not up here, because this space is too valuable. So like, for example, that dog crate, I don't know if that is Nancy's or yours, but we should either take it back to Nancy's if it's hers, or take it to the mezzanine level someplace. That's whatever. Just so you see it, I've called this James's room, the research and development room, number 205. That's where you're building the next generation of whatever he's going to be, right? This one currently, I'm just calling it the Idea Factory, room 204. And right now, this is where I've just put a lot of the stuff that was in there, that it might be personal, it might be power zone, it might be whatever, but I've just got it here. I left you a pass so you can still get to your clothes. I want to deal with this stuff near the top of stack. That's a term I want to familiarize you with when we get together, but that's just where that stuff is now. I just, for shits and giggles, named this the Fortress of Solitude, room 203. I'm going to try to have this whole kitchen area clean, or at least as clean as possible before I leave. I've just decided to call this room 201 headquarters. I got some other ideas for the name of that, but that's basically where you and I are going to be the brain center of Rick Will's Omnimedia and Power Zone. 200 is just simply called the conference room. And then 299 is the bunker. And we don't talk about what goes on in the bunker. That's part of the mystique, and I will tell you about that later. Anyway, when I come back next week, I want to focus on this stuff. This I hope to have very cleaned up by the time you get here, and honor the personal constraint that you've given me. When you come into the office, you'll see this is some stuff that is still my stuff that I need to deal with, but it's very power zone focused. And let's say I'm up to 4 minutes, so I'll stop there.